Hey Derek, happy Thursday, and sorry for the late video. Hello everyone, welcome back to Random Fandom. Derek, I totally agree with you on heat. I cannot wait for the heat of summer. Our electricity bill has been going through the roof this year because we moved into our new place and it has single pane windows. So it gets really cold in here, so we have to crank up that heat, which is making our electricity bill go up. So that sucks, so I can't wait for the heat and the sun and the warmth. The last couple days have been really nice though, so we have been able to turn our heat down, actually off, and have our front door open, which has been totally awesome, letting in that extra light. All right, Derek, so your question yesterday was, what are some of my ideas for our garden and what plants would I like to plant in it? Well, I have a rough draft right here. The dimensions are wrong and some things are in the wrong places, I think. And I don't remember how many trees we have in the back because I haven't been back there for a long time. So it's basically just off my memory. So it's not perfect. By far, it's not perfect, but it's a rough draft. It's pretty accurate, I think, to what I want us to eventually have. So right now, the whole back section of the yard is a big jumbled mess of blackberries, wild roses, and cedar trees, and I think a hawthorn tree. So I want to cut all that out. I want to cut out all the roses and all the blackberries and all the self-seeded trees and just leave the cedars. It looked like originally that they tried to do a hedge back there and just let it go because that's what people do with hedges. So once that's all cleared out, I want to bring in some dirt and then just plant in some little bit of plants here and there. This is a rental, so I don't want to spend too much money on it when we won't be able to take very much of it with us. So I want to try and get a lot of plants that are heavy in self-seeding so that they'll just fill up that space with bright, colorful flowers. After that, around the blueberries, I want to dig up all the grass that has grown over because originally you can see that it was nicely dug out and it had rocks all in it. But once again, they let it grow over and now it's just grass, which sucks. So I want to dig out all that grass and I want to plant in strawberries around the bases of the blueberries, which I think will look super cool. And hopefully we'll get lots of fruit because I love berries, and so does Freya, and so does Elias. So it'd be really cool if we could plant and grow our own berries on our property. Along the right side of the property, there is a shed that isn't ours, but in front of the shed, I want to put raised box beds and fill it full of herbs and vegetables. Right now we have 2 beds there already that we brought with us from our last place, but I would like to add to it. I want to have way more beds. I want to grow as much produce as we can in that space because one day I want us to be self-sufficient. So we need to start now so that we can learn really how to do it, how to grow the plants properly and maintain them. On the left, in front of the blueberries, I want to build a swing set for our kids. We have a little baby swing, but we have nothing for it to swing on. So I would love to get that made so that our kids can swing. Freya loves swinging. It's her favorite thing to do when we go to the park. That's basically all she wants to do is swing. So I would love for us to have a swing and also put her castle in a more permanent spot. It's a castle that has a little slide going down it that she likes to play with. So I'd like to have that right beside the swing set. And I think that's all the changes that I'd like to do. We already have a shade garden too that's right beside the stairs. And it's good. I think it has all the plants that it can really hold at the moment. So that's fine where it is. And so that's what I want to do for our backyard. Now your other question was, what type of vegetables would I like to grow? And I'm just going to say almost all of them. As many as we can cram into those boxes. I want to plant tomatoes, cucumbers, carrots, lettuce, peas, broccoli, spinach, corn. I would love to grow corn. Pumpkins, watermelons, if they grow here. I want as much as we can put in there. We normally only ever plant tomatoes And it was so cute when Freya was in her first year because we'd go out there every day, and every day she would just cram her face with our own grown tomatoes. And I thought it was so cool. And I loved how much she loved to eat them. So I want to do that again. I want to teach our kids how to grow food and for them to be just as excited about it as we are. It's a life goal that I really, really want them to learn. All right, Dirk, it's question time. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and what would you do? All right, everyone, that's another episode of Random Fandom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Monday.